this week we're going to be talking about Chiang Mai again. And if you were here 2 weeks ago, we did some time in Chiang Mai. And we actually, let me just pull the map up. Yeah, let me pull.
Give them the map,
Scott. So.
You know, I didn't realize that was funny to everyone.
Is it?
People know when I say it. Like, if they've watched Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, I say that or talk about maps. I've heard other people say it without me prompting them. So, yeah, I think that's very funny. And I'm glad that other people do too.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys can kind of see. I think I can even.
Do people get to pick their color?
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Because Wendy 13 said their favorite color is purple, and they're showing up purple on our screen.
Oh, maybe. I feel like it's different depending on what app you look at it on. I don't know. Okay, so Thailand. We went to Thailand. So, we landed in the Thailands, the Bangkok's up here. We went up here, blah, blah, blah. We went to Chiang Mai. And then last week, we went over here to Mae Hong Son. And then at one point had motorbiked over here to the border with Myanmar, and then hung out in Mae Hong Son. And if I recall, there was 2 ways to get out of this area. You could go down this way, or you could go back to Chiang Mai. And I don't remember why, but something took this path out for us. And I don't remember what it was. So what we ended up doing is hooking. And it might have been because we knew what was going to be going on in Chiang Mai. They have this huge festival that we managed to hit.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what this video is going to be about. So anyways, we went back from Mae Hong Son and we came back up through this area, and it was just like a ride and a thing that probably made you sick again, or maybe you were smart enough that you didn't get sick this time. Maybe you took your pills or whatever.
I don't know if we should hedge our bets on that.
Okay, I don't remember. Maybe you'll mention it. I don't know. So then we're back in Chiang Mai. And this episode is actually kind of short, but I decided not to bundle it with another one because the next 3 episodes are very short. One of them's 3 minutes. Yeah, like they're really, really short. So we're gonna do this one, and it might be a little short. And then on the other end, to next week, I'll bundle these 3 together so we at least get something normal. And then like the one after those 3 is long again. It just didn't make any sense, like to try to blah, or whatever. Shirinai. I want to say Shiranai. Watch them off to the stream. Oh, cool. Glad you could catch one this time. Rad. Okay. How safe was it to ride a moped in Thailand? I mean,
the only negative thing we had was user error.
Yeah.
We encountered animals that could attack you.
Oh yeah, you kicked a dog once.
And other things like riding on bikes, we were told you need to hold your bags in certain ways so that people can't steal them. Like, people will ride by, slash your bag, and drive off with it.
I don't know how much of a problem that is in Thailand. I don't know.
Well, it was just like, I guess I'm not specific, like Southeast Asia warnings.
I can see that in like the Philippines.
Saying. Yeah. We had some other interesting things happen with bikes, but I think those were moment specific. But
I would say if you're gonna ride a scooter or something, or a moped or whatever down in Thailand, don't start in a major city, like around one like in a small town where the roads are kind of calm, because like the traffic is pretty nuts. I think we have talked about that in the past. But anyway, should we jump into the episode? Yes. Wrong computer. Gotta get to the right computer. And then do you have your app thing? That's watching us. This one. And let's hope that... Oh no, flip-flops are necessary. Let's hope that all the audio and everything functions. This is always the moment of truth.
It's acting different than normal. Maybe it'll be better.
Fruit boxing.
Yeah, but when it goes in, it does this.
I guess VLC.
VLC, okay. Ah, okay.
Cool. The flip flops call you. Everybody in Southeast Asia rides with like flip flops or whatever. Like it's not. I mean, yeah. I mean, it kind of hurts a little bit when you have to shift like up with your toe. But like the way, if you ever look at most of the motorbikes, the shifter, if you push back with your heel, you can click down and it gives it the same motion as up with your toe. So, does it have a clutch?
It's a little different.
Some of them have clutches, but most of them do not. Usually it's just, you can get straight out automatics where you don't even have to shift anything, but then there's like the semi-automatic or whatever. I guess that's the right, we talked about that before.
Yeah, semi-automatic.
I'm a little worried because I didn't get any sound. Did you get any sound?
In my ears, no.
Okay. It's because our TV was muted. And they do not have sound. Every week, man. Gotta click all the things. I know what the problem is though. This has to go there. And then
Eric said I'm gonna be scared.
there we go. I think everybody has sound now.
I'm guessing it's about dogs, but I might be wrong.
Okay, here we go. All right, we're at a Saturday walking market in Chiang Mai, and these vans set up, and they do there's this, working for tips or whatever, and these guys, most of them look like they're blind and have some sort of issue physically, but got our bass drum and essentially our hi-hat, and a couple of guitar players. This guy's got some kazoos. This guy's singing, and this guy's got a little drum set up. And this is Kyde at these night markets.
You think that was one of the, I was going to say Yakuza.
Yeah.
You think they poked out their eyeballs?
Yeah, so I don't know. We don't know this for sure. But so there's this thing that we heard about in Thailand. Look at the screen. There's this thing that we heard about in Thailand that like street gangs or like Yakuza style, like gangster type things would injure people and then force them to beg on the streets and then collect the money from them, like to steal the money from them. You go to the restroom? Mm-hmm. Okay. So this happens every week. So we'll have intimate times with Eric. What's up? Oh, and the sheep. I forgot about the sheep. Yeah. So it's kind of sketch, like giving money to these people, even though like perhaps like they need money or whatever. I remember at one time when we were in Bangkok, there was a woman with like, she was looking rough and she had like a couple of kids and she was like begging kind of in like a fancy area with like all the shopping malls and everything. I remember just giving her an entire pizza, but we wouldn't give people money because I don't know, but I don't think a gangster gives a shit about some pizza. You know what I mean? But, take care. No worries. Yeah, I don't know how true it is or anything, but it's something that we heard people talk about, which is kind of rough. All right, let's get back to these nostrils.
Ooh.
Katie tends to just look for things to buy, souvenir type things that she's going to hook people up with. And hey, look, our key. And I am on the hunt for ice cream. Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of people here. This thing is very, very popular. And
it's bumping. This was like one of our first markets to ever go to.
Yeah, especially night markets. We went to some day markets in Bangkok, but this has a different vibe for sure. But definitely bumping. But here's a waffle thing for 15 baht. Oh, 6 baht. Done. Sold.
I think I remember that.
Mine's strawberry and good. Katie's tastes like total ass.
Because it's durian.
Trying to find a trash can.
She's upset at trying to find a trash can. Oh man, sometimes getting the scary thing on the menu, that is gonna cause you a problem. But
we found another band here.
this guy's got a bass and somehow he's come across some electricity here in the middle of the road.
Isn't that the same band? That guy's got a kazoo too.
You guys are rocking it out.
I guess it's not.
Who's singing? This is a sweet jam.
Yeah, it is. God, you hear that?
He's gonna get the hi-hat sound out of lifting his foot off of the one hat that he's got on the ground.
That's some hot shit.
Yeah.
I'm stunned. I can smell it from here. It's disgusting. I said yellow, I got a turd.
This got durian. We didn't know what it was at the point. It's really funny.
And I still haven't had a moment where I've met good durian, I don't think.
Oh man.
I've tried it a couple of times now.
I want somebody to give me one that they're like, yes, this is a good one. And I want to eat one with somebody who eats it often, enjoys it. I don't feel like I've ever had that opportunity.
Alright, so I initially thought people went out to... that looks scary.
You getting scared again already?
What do they do?
First boy is busy, man.
First boy is a dumbass. The lake and whatever to light these things off, but they're just doing it right here in the night market. There's a million people around. Some of these things have fireworks on them.
The power lines. Look at that. So if anybody's not familiar, like these are these floating lanterns, and it's like this thing that they put in the middle of these like wires, and they light it on fire, and then the top of the lantern is closed, so the heat from inside the lantern works like a hot air balloon, and it's just burning like I don't know exactly what they're using for fuel exactly. It's like this little ring.
It's like a cake burnable. With like fuel.
Yeah,
on it.
It's like a little cake. Yeah. I don't know if it's like the stuff that matches are made out of or whatever. That seems like it would burn too fast, but it's like something that burns just the right speed so that these things can go up in the sky and fly, and they go very, very high.
As a person, if I were like a vendor there, I'd be pissed off about this because one accident and my shit's all burnt. I don't know. Not cool. And like people getting hurt and fireworks and it's residential, like this is all just bad. And they don't seem like hooligans or like people who are like, we're gonna do this in the bad place or whatever. It just seems like normal and everybody's fine with it. Wow. These people are just like, fuck it. And you know what? That's the motto of Thailand. Eric has ordered this. I don't know what this is, but I can tell you right now that the ants that are flocking to it love it. He's going to eat it. Stir. Yeah. How many ants do you think were in there?
Oh, whatever.
Solid number of ants.
You'd be able to see them.
She's saying he needs to mix it up. And how many ants do you think you got?
The ants like it, I like it. Cum crab.
Did you get your bot worth on the ants?
What?
Did you get your bot worth? Come here.
I got to stir up my ooze.
When are you gonna eat it?
I gotta stir it. The bitch told me to stir it. I don't want it to kill me.
Why'd they give you so much that you can't stir it?
It's all ice.
It's ice.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like on top of ice.
Ew. It's just kaki gori?
Yeah, but with ants.
Like chunky kaki
gori? Somebody's calling out August is Falling, best band of the summer. It's probably true.
Yeah, it's totally true.
It's totally true.
Is it honky approved? Tell me it tastes like those things we used to make in where you'd put like ants into like Oreo cookies and it was like the crushed Oreos. You don't know about this? Soil. And the ants is like a
what the hell are you talking
Eric
about?
Not know about
what are you talking about? Ants in Oreo cookies?
Yeah.
No, dude.
Everybody in the chat knows what I'm talking
What
about.
are you talking
right
about?
now.
No, I'm about ants on a log. We're probably gonna talk
We're
about
not
ants on a log.
talking about ants on a log.
Ants. What? What are you talking? Hold on. I gotta hear. Hold on.
I mean, not ants. Worm. No, not. I'm talking about worm. Not ants. It's like a soil, and the ants. Tell me, it tastes like those things we used to make in school, where you'd put like ants into like Oreo cookies, and it was like the Oreo. were like soil.
I want a slow-mo of that face.
I mean, not ants. Worm. No, not. I'm talking about worms. With the gummy worms, you'd make like a little land of gummy worms.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Somebody does.
I like how I was like looking at you like you were crazy because you were talking about putting ants in Oreos, and I'm literally eating ants.
Oh, I don't. Is it good?
It just tastes like brown sugar.
It's tea.
All right.
We returned to Chiang Mai because we had heard that the Loy Krathong festival was going to be happening.
So
That's why I'm gonna be scared.
all of those like dots are those lanterns. Like there's thousands. I mean, like no joke, thousands and thousands of them.
Loy Krathong is a 3-day festival that Thai people celebrate in order to ward off bad omens and sins. The festival starts off with one of the slowest parades we've ever been to, and it quickly escalates into what can be considered a war zone. There is so much chaos going on. Tons of fireworks are being shot off in every direction by small children. People are lighting off sky lanterns, and you just see these giant balls of fire in the sky above huge crowds of people, and it's intimidating and overwhelming. The steps to lighting off a sky lantern are as follows. 1. Hold the lantern and have one person, or many, light the fuel ring in the middle. 2. Place the lantern close to the ground so that hot air from the fire has no choice but to go up and fill the lantern. 3. Once this hot air fills the whole lantern, lift the lantern up and you should Magical have as liftoff. fuck. Look at that one.
So the vibe of this place was hectic.
Yes.
Like it was like when I said you got scared, I don't think I've ever seen you quite like that kind of scare.
I felt the same feeling when I went to a shooting range with my dad.
Oh, just like all the...
It's very auditory, and it's just like you feel like at any moment, just one little slip up and you are hurt.
You're okay at fireworks festivals and stuff, but
that's because it seems more controlled. And I know you go to a shooting range and not everybody's like slipping with their guns or whatever, but it's just the immense sound, like not being able to turn that off for a moment and just get grounding. This was very, very similar to that. Like auditorily, you are being assaulted every single moment. And then visually, there's dazzling things, but you know that a lot of them are unsafe, and everyone who's in control of them is not in control of themselves. It really scared me. I remember just looking at you on the bridge, and it was one of those things where I'm really excited at this crazy thing that's going on, and I want to experience and be part of it, but I am not interested in getting hurt. And I feel like the longer I stay, the more chance I have of getting hurt. And I want to know like injury statistics on this festival.
Hey, Blackish Peanut, thank you for the follow. And also, I'm Stu Man. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate you guys hanging out.
The vanilla ones.
I'm also a little annoyed at everybody at the moment, to be completely real. I'm going to talk some real shit. They're talking about Oreos being bad. Oreos aren't bad. Did you guys know Oreos are vegan? Which is probably why they're bad.
Yeah, I didn't really used to like them, but now I really do like them. I like they have a simplicity about them that's just like, all right, and you can have three Oreos for a fika. Yeah.
We were heading out to the river to watch some of those lanterns being sent out, and we happened upon a parade, and as you can see, people are moving backwards in the parade, so we're not really sure what's going on, but a parade might happen. People seem to be ready to parade.
This motherfucker prefers crackers. Bitch brought crackers to a sweets game. You can have those crackers all to yourself.
I kind of like crackers. Yeah, can I put something on them? Like maybe Oreo cream? Really take them up on that?
I should just put an Oreo on top of it.
Yeah, I like Oreos. Oreos are good.
I think Biscoffs is pretentious.
Are those the ones that look like little
And
fingers?
Custard cream is like the ghetto version of cream. It's like, it's just ghetto. I'm just telling it like it is.
Over here, there are girls with really crazy hairstyles, and some guys holding some stuff.
It's kind of interesting how this sort of still, I mean, like decoratively wise, speaking decoratively, it's different than Japanese like Matsuri parade things, but it's still kind of the same vibe. Like, it's just interesting how there's just kind of some overlap. We have parades in America, but I feel like it's a completely different vibe.
You know, I wonder if Biscoffs in other countries aren't pretentious. Like, it's just like your regular run-of-the-mill stuff. But over here, since it's imported, I feel it's pretentious.
God, I kind of want to go. We have Oreos. I could eat some Oreos right now.
You could.
I could.
We don't have any Biscoff.
I don't even know what that is.
We do have some crackers.
There we go. Some guys holding some stuff, and then
So you guys hear this sound?
all the way we go. Some guys.
Click.
It's the Zoom.
There we go.
That noise. It's like she goes, "Here we go." It goes. That's the rocker for the Zoom, because it's like a little like knob you pull back and forth. That's us. That's like it releasing and snapping back in place. You can hear it like 1,000,000 times in this entire series.
Guys holding some stuff, and then all the way down there, there's a bunch of things we have no idea what they are. But thus far, they've had people move forward and move backward and move forward and move backward.
What the fuck?
The parade still hasn't started, but we were just underneath like a blast of fireworks where like the debris from the fireworks was falling on us.
Yeah, that was the other thing. Is like it wasn't just the lanterns; it was the lanterns and chaos from the fireworks.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The possibility
get
of
some
being
Oreos.
assaulted by something. It was.
People talking about Oreos. Got me.
I just remember people shooting things in not up, like at angles that were not up. Like all fireworks go up.
Not those fireworks.
Yeah, it was really scary.
Give me this a second. This guy's important.
Ah, so Biscoff isn't pretentious in America.
Okay.
What's pretentious in America?
I got a whole little tube. In your honor.
Against your honor. Wow, lived 2 streets down from the factory. That's a really.
Did the whole place smell? Did the whole game, like area, smell like them?
Was it ghetto there, or was it real posh? Like, I need to know. I need to know the origins of this cookie.
It goes one way or the other. You won't?
Yep. We didn't even cheers.
To Oreos.
And like a flaming ball landed on some lady's head. You can do whatever the fuck you want in Thailand. Have let off a bunch of sky lanterns, which you can kind of see there. They end up just looking like stars in the sky, and it's really, really cool. We're hoping at some point to get even more close up. They are sending them off to our right over here. Hopefully this one will come out and you'll be able to see it.
Like, they all have to come down at some point.
That guy's going up.
Is the logic that they don't tend to come down until they run out of fire, so they're not dangerous anymore? This must be like fields full of these things, because they have a similar amount of fire, of fuel, and they're getting lit off from a similar area. So this must be fields that are just full. I mean, I'm not joking, like 1,000 or more easily are being launched. It's crazy.
That one actually looks like it has a design on it. He's got a buddy. These people have knives. They're doing a very slow knife dance. Sounds very safe. They're doing a very slow knife dance. Sounds very safe. I'm okay with that. But the fire behind them might not be safe. That's awesome.
He just sort of like aimlessly moving around with it too. And like those people walk by with a thing of alcohol.
Wow.
There's just this lack of organization. This, I think, that's really the core of what made this so intense.
That was really unexpected. And yes, they have ponies. Lots and lots of ponies. Okay. 3 ponies. That's okay though. We saw these.
How do they get these horses to not freak out? It's so skittish.
Well, they probably just sit there and like torture it with like fireballs for like days before it gets out there, because so it's all tolerated at this point. It's just fireballs after fireballs after fireballs. Somebody shoots out a rocket, fireball. That pony is just like, all right.
Just their underwear on earlier. Now we see kind of what's going on. She owns them. Here's some more dancing of a different version. No idea how to even explain. That looks pretty cool. I demand that every day we do this. Light off these little lanterns and get rid of all of our bad luck.
Oh, that's what it was, bad luck. But see how crowded it is? Look at this. It's fire. And you see that one failed. It didn't go all the way up. They didn't hold it down long enough. And like, it's a significant amount of fire.
That was a little scary. Oh, that one's going fast. This beats Christmas lights any day, and it comes with cotton candy. We've come to a Starbucks and had a different type of black and white cookie, and I just wanted to show you what this looks
We're
like.
at Starbucks? That's weird.
There are tons of people.
I wonder if we needed a bathroom or if we just saw a place where we'd get a good view.
Probably both.
It's weird for us to be in a Starbucks. Oreo's palm oil issues. Yeah, I feel that. I do feel bad about anything I have with palm oil, but honestly, it's in like literally everything.
Wait, children labored over these Oreos?
I'm not
Eric,
sure. But
Eric.
I have seen they have palm oil in them. Yeah, but then there's
Is palm oil synonymous with child labor, or
no,
is that a whole different situation?
You've seen palm oil, and
I know.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I
don't know if that's
I think those are
associated
different.
with the child labor. Why does Gas Phase associate the Oreos with the child labor?
I don't know.
One of the main roads here has been shut down. I don't know how, if anybody's trying to go anywhere in a car right now, how they're doing it. I don't really have any more to say about it other than just look at it. We've pretty much followed the parade for Loy Krathong down here, and then it just exploded with people. Look at this. It's like Mardi Gras, but instead of tits and beads, there's a lot more illegal fireworks that people are allowed to have. Children can have these fireworks, and they let them off wherever they want to, and...
Not very illegal. I like that in my mind, there's like legalities that I impose.
Dangerous is the word. Yeah.
There are these flaming lanterns that seem like they could be dangerous. So it's pretty good. We're standing on a bridge and a lot of crazy stuff going on. People are launching fireworks. All the lanterns are in the sky. There are people down here who have put little floats in the water that they've lit, and there's also people swimming down there, which is pretty odd.
They're swimming at night.
Lanterns are going into trees and
There are
Look, it's in the tree.
Yeah, yeah.
this guy right now.
yeah,
Like literally.
thousands. This is like 4th of July to the max.
Like you can just hear it, like
Candles out.
We saw.
auditorily. It's too much.
Yeah, I see. what you mean.
I could see them torturing people with this in some way. Like
I think if
this-
you'd been like in a war zone or something and you were them in this, I think you could.
You would
definitely
get triggered
I
like
think
a
you could have problems
mofo
with that.
very quickly.
I told you a story about my dad when he came back from Vietnam, and him and my mom were like in the car, like right after they came back, and they went to a gas station, and the gas station attendant came up like behind the car to pump the gas. It's like back in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he slapped the back of the car, like, "Hey, what can I get you?" Like that kind of thing. And my dad freaked out and like dove underneath the like in the. My mom was driving, and he just drove himself down underneath the dashboard, like just in a ball, just like as a natural reaction to that exploding sound. So like, can you imagine this? But man, it was bad. The palm oil stuff that we saw was in Indonesia. I'm not sure if they have a problem with that or not, but whatever. I can't track these cookies.
On over the bridge and above us, terrifying.
Yeah, and we're on a bridge now, like you said, and if I recall, the night got wilder as it went on.
yeah.
I think.
Well, I mean that only makes sense.
Yeah, people getting drunk too. They burn up so fast they don't make things catch fire. I think
There's a tree
I
directly
think we saw.
to the
I
right
think we
in
saw.
this video that is on fire.
Yeah, we saw a tree catch fire. So that's they definitely are dangerous.
Roman candle, okay. And some of the lanterns have fireworks on them. Oh, see, that one got stuck in the tree. And maybe it'll get out. Maybe it'll light the tree on fire. We don't know. We haven't found that out yet. And then on the other side.
I kind of think that the climate is just so humid that it's harder to start a fire and things. Like everything just contains water, so it's not like a dry area. So maybe that's why it doesn't destroy the whole country.
A whole lot going on. A lot of people are letting their
It's called Loy Krathong, I think. I think I'm saying that right, but that'll probably get you there. Loy Krathong,
LOI, I
Kra.
thought.
I don't know. It's Thailand, Loy Krathong. Google will fix the spelling.
lanterns go on this bridge. All right, we found one that was on fire. This guy is going down. Look at that. Wow. At least it's at least it's landing in the water, which is good.
Like that could have landed on anything that wasn't water.
One a couple nights ago that landed on the roof of our guest
Of our
house.
guest house, yeah. The one in the tree, still not doing good. Not on fire though. I am not joking. This is the most beautiful thing I've seen in my life.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
But the sound.
Would you go back to this? I think you'd do better this time.
You having fun? Are we gonna get one? Are we gonna shoot off some Roman candles?
If we can find some.
Did we?
This is not necessarily
I think we
a
did.
safe event. Basically what's happening is this guy has got a firework attached to his,
That's a cop.
and it wouldn't launch. There it goes. And over here we've got a cannon firing off these huge fireworks, and I mean people are like wooing and wawing. They're definitely scared. I've lost Katie. She's her nerves are up a little high because of what's going on, and then she is gone. What a somehow.
This gives a really good feel of like bewilderment.
Are you ready? No. Light it. Light the.
Curious.
That way.
I'm not supposed to play with them.
Somehow she's blended in with a sea of
What'd you say?
Asian people.
I'll keep talking over it.
Somehow she's blended in with a sea of Asian people. Are you ready?
No.
That still happens all the time.
That's true.
Light it. Light the end and point it that way.
I'm not supposed to play with fire anymore. This isn't. Look at that shit.
And that's just in the middle of the road.
He's gonna get fucking hurt.
Oh yeah.
When in Thailand.
Don't drop the. Don't drop it.
You can actually kind of hear in my voice, I'm kind of high strung too.
Is it scary?
It's okay.
This isn't the most dangerous firework thing on the trip. So we must have done 2 of these.
Yeah, because I was helping with that one, whereas the other one I was just.
Wait, who filmed that?
I don't know.
Like, we're not doing that. We're not filming it. Who did that? We gave the camera to somebody else.
Whoa!
Whoa, that was a close call. I know that it's dark, but there's this shit ton. Oh god. There's a
Okay.
shit ton of candles everywhere.
I want to go back to this. I want to go back with our good camera and film this.
Dude, I now know what anxiety is. I am gonna have trouble, son. I didn't know what anxiety was then. I know now I had to have been feeling that. Like what that feeling was inside of me probably was anxiety. But at that time, I didn't know what that was. And now I'm really, really accustomed to it or like acquainted with it. Just Katy Perrying up the chat there. Oh my god.
Listen to the sound.
Chaos.
It really is absolute chaos
chaotic.
to the point that I am scared. And I'm shaking a little bit, but oh my god. It's completely worth it.
We're on a small walking bridge just that goes back and forth across the river between the 2 big bridges. And
It's insane.
Yeah, I can't believe this exists.
that's madness. There goes another one right there.
One thing I find kind of cool about this is that it isn't condensed to one area. The fireworks
whole city.
festival that was like by our apartment, you ended up with such a conglomeration or like so
mob.
many people coming to one area to see one thing. This feels spread out. It feels like there are a lot
think
of
it's
people,
still-
but it's happening everywhere, and you don't feel, or it doesn't seem to be so. There's definitely people. I don't know how to say it. It doesn't feel that crowded.
There wasn't a main event.
Yeah.
It wasn't like there was a stage in an area or a launching point, and this is where everybody needs to stand or whatever like that. It's just chaos all over everywhere. Yeah, I mean, these, like, I get you, but, like, were there balls of fire floating through the sky? Like, the sound, but then to also think that, like, a big ball of fire could come down and hit you on the head.
Yeah.
And I don't mean, like, a failed firework. I mean, like, a giant lantern, you know? Like, it's just crazy.
I mean, thousands and thousands of them are up there. And this boat coming along the river, man, if you were having Nam flashbacks, not the place for you.
I really can't tell if this is desensitizing me to loud bursts and little erratic flames going everywhere, or if it's traumatizing me. I can't tell.
Trying to get off the bridge is a little more complicated.
Okay, maybe I was wrong.
Got a roadblock.
Looking pretty crowded.
At least people aren't flinging fireworks at people's heads now.
Not anymore.
We're not really sure how this one happened, but I mean, that's like at least 100 of those that had to be released at the same time. How do you do that? I mean, these aren't like a hold on to it science. It's like you get that up in the air and you let it go as soon as it's ready. It smells like cucumbers.
It's a little later in the evening now. This is the bridge that's most chaotic. They've now opened the traffic, so now in addition to everything else that's going on, there's cars and motorcycles, which just go wherever they want. Over here,
it was around this time, I think, that we started being like, we gotta not be in this involved. Once the cars started getting involved.
the tree is on fire in a few places. And, there's still a lot of them in the sky. And there's a lot more teenagers out, and they're throwing firecrackers at people, basically, underneath their feet, and they explode. And there's fireworks going off on the road underneath the cars, and it's just pretty much chaos. Katie's biting her nails, probably a sign of nervousness.
I'm pretty nervous.
Yeah, so I imagine this just gets dumber and dumber as the evening progresses.
I think that's the whole episode. Yeah, so this one was
so it was just the festival.
It was just a festival. What I was thinking about with that is while we were watching that, I think that would have been like the first time that we filmed a event. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we didn't think about it like that at the time.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like, oh, we need to go and make sure we get all this stuff or whatever. Were just completely, it's like, where's the stupid lights thing? I gotta put a quick link over here for this because, just moved it.
Oh no.
I saw where I put it though.
Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin? Desktop. And then lights. There we go. Yay! That took forever.
I'm a big proponent of fireworks. I like fireworks.
One of the greatest commentaries of the series, like what we just did. I think there's going to be certain episodes that are going to have good feedback. Like, we're going to have a lot to say, and there's going to be some episodes I think that we're not going to have so much to say. You're okay with fireworks now? Yeah, you seem okay with it. You're not like a dog.
I mean, in most situations, if I'm going to see fireworks, they're quite far away from me. They're not like possibly being shot at me. So, yeah.
Would it be the same if we filmed it again? No, definitely not. I mean, we're very different than we used to be. So, I mean, if we'd filmed it another night after that, it would have been different, like depending on what happens or whatever. I just kind of want to go back and see it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That was wild. So I do have some photos, but I don't think very many. But let's take a look at them. And boy, did I screw up. I only exported one photo. Give me a second here. I think they're still flagged. So, yeah. Just a second. Batch convert.
Yeah, I mean, the atmosphere there is definitely awesome. It's unlike any other place I've ever been for like a party feel. Really exciting, but terrifying.
I think you could get yourself in trouble, though, if you were like, oh, it's a festival, I'm going to get drunk before this, or whatever. Like, if you added alcohol to that, you could end up... It could be a problem.
Protective goggles aren't going to protect all the other parts of your face that are going to be on fire.
Okay, I have to remember.
I see like a face shield and like some protective body armor. I don't know. I get a little scary.
All right, this gives us the photo back. You guys can see the Kevin.
Kevin.
And then I can do this. Wajam. I think we're going now.
Wajam.
Wajam. That's how much it takes. And then if I scroll in the wrong place. So it's just a picture of the, this is a picture of the festival. Like, nothing like really like remarkable. But again, I don't.
That's the night market.
Oh, yeah, the night market. I'm sorry. So this
But
would
is
have been
that a... In the sky,
in the
is
sky,
that
that looks like it could
or
be
a
a
UFO
could
or
be a lantern. The camera did probably a long exposure. You can see how blurry all the people are.
yeah.
So it could have been something moving through the sky quickly, like a firework. Yeah, I don't know. And I guess this was the night before the festival.
I guess yeah.
I just saw this and I thought the word methadone caught my eye.
Sleep medicine.
Yeah, it's just like it just caught my eye when we were there.
Luxury houses.
Oh, you want to go back and look at that?
Yeah, I was
What
just
else we
reading
got?
the sign. Services, Wi-Fi.
Tour excursion services, jacuzzi, J. You see the jacuzzi?
Ah, the jacuzzi.
You know you're in
Luxury
when it's the jacuzzi. This was
the tan.
the tan, and you had chacos, I think, is what you were wearing. Then you can just see that we were out. We've been outside.
Ooh,
we're out on the adventure.
This is stuff that people on the on here won't know about, but this is before I got the fungal infection in my foot, which I probably had for like 8 to 10 years.
Yeah.
And really, really embarrassed. I guess I shouldn't say really, really embarrassed me. It just embarrassed me to the point that I told Eric, you can't videotape my feet ever again. But I went to a dermatologist and ended up on like some really strong medicine that was like possibly going to kill my liver, but totally worth making my foot normal again. My foot's back to normal, but yeah. So we'll see when my feet disappear from things.
That's a great photo. Like it's really cool. Just that person putting that up there. I'm sure if you Google it, somebody has made a really good video, like with a high quality camera of like all
Of this?
Yeah.
Oh
this
yeah.
event.
I bet there's tons and tons and tons.
Yeah. So this kind of shows like that little
What
disc.
ends
That's
up.
that's a dead one of these things. So you can see that little disc is what they would light on fire, and then that ring is just this piece of metal. And I don't remember exactly how the ring and the disc hooked together. I thought there were like 3 rings, lines that came in from the ring and held the disc, but I'm not seeing that there. So I don't know, mysteries. But there's a lot missing here. We just got the carcass. So yeah, we were handing the camera to somebody else. Look at all the stuff behind us, man.
It wasn't Clarkson. It's Clarkson.
Yeah, you're right. The watch.
That's
you're
why
right.
I was like, if you look at it long enough, you'll figure it out. It's Clarkson.
I'm just on that bridge. It's rad.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's still the same, the vibe, or if this is something that is like different these days.
I wonder if they had it during COVID. Like,
Probably not. I don't think so.
oh yeah, but how do countries deal with this? With that? How do you deal with that?
I mean, I think this don't go out.
Send the
type thing.
military
Same
out
thing.
there.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's the same sign. Somehow they got in here twice. So yeah, that's the photos. That's all I got. So,
it got in there twice because you only exported the one.
yeah, maybe
That's what I
that's how
thought.
that happened.
It's an intense Kevin.
It is an intense, Kevin. What color is best, guys? That one's a little too orange. But that's a little too white. I think that 4200 is right where we need to cook. I think that's the nice one. 55. It's a little too bright, too. Probably depends on what color your skin tone is.
True. Oh yeah, that was a short one.
Yeah, it was short.
But it was-
show me
but it was
the stream's been like
intense.
for an hour or whatever. Yeah, so next week we will be doing. This is kind of annoying, but the episodes are numbered, and right now we're. How do I explain this? The Round the World Trip series is numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the Us Watching Us is numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right now they're locked, but next week we're going to punch through 3 episodes.
So they won't be.
So then they'll be out of sync, like in the numbering. But there's nothing I can do about it
Yep.
because like we can't do a live stream where it's like, okay, we're gonna watch this 3-minute video this week. So
Everybody, prepare for the shortness. It's gonna be a good one.
so we're gonna do 3 episodes next week, and I guess we'll do like a video, and then the pictures, a video of the pictures, a video of the pictures.
Yes.
Maybe that's how we'll do it. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll get on that. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I do plan also this week, I'll stream again probably on, I think I'm going to stream again on Sunday morning. I'm really digging that. So keep an eye out on Sunday morning, Japan time. And what's this? Is the Big E-Sheep a stream? No, it's not. The program I use to try to make commands
We're
tell
not letting
OBS.
people just willy-nilly with the big. He's never gonna go away because we all love him so much.
I can set it up so mods can trigger him. Ooh, that's the wrong one. But the program that I'm trying to get to work just doesn't work. I haven't had time to try to sort it out. But hopefully eventually we'll do that. The Big E-Sheep. Was there a double snake? Oh, yeah, sometimes there's 2 snakes. I thought it would have been 911. That would have been nuts.
Sometimes there's 2 snakes. Eric, do you remember that earlier today we just sat here watching the snake, and then I think we watched him for at least like 4 to 5 minutes, and you were like, "Why am I still fine with this?" He's just comforting.
Yeah, he
I don't
is.
know. He's reliable. Sometimes he's a ball, and he moves around. We gotta do a Lolo.
Lolo stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do some more Lolo streaming. Are you going to study?
Yep, I gotta study.
I'm gonna play video games, but I don't know what I'm gonna play. So if you guys want to stick around, I will play some games.
Ooh, you don't know that I have a big test next
No.
Monday.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I don't talk about what happens at school.
No, not really.
But yeah, I have a big test on Monday, so please send me your good lucks because I'm gonna need it, and we'll talk about the test next week after I have done it but not found out how I did on it. Yeah.
The Snake XML has all the sprites in it, so you can
Somebody
easily
else?
add more animations. I don't know how to do that. But yeah, that'd be cool. I don't know if it's necessary. He's pretty good how he is. He has two frames, and then he rolls in the little egg.
And then sometimes he can't find things.
Probably not going to do Mario over. Oh, I guess I could. It would be a hassle right now to set that up.
The fuck is that thing?
Some other Kirby.
Dude.
All hail the snake.
I don't know about those things with Snake. They don't
Mario
look.
Land.
They don't look good.
No, I have to play something on the Wii U basically, or the Wii U or the Switch. That's what I'm limited to. I don't have the computer down here set up to play
I will.
the GB games. Yeah. Anyway, so this is where we'll end the bit about the Us Watching Us.
Mm-hmm. So you're
you were
moving on
released.
to go
I'm
and
gonna,
do
I'm gonna
something.
play. I'm gonna play a
I
game.
see.
But
All right, thanks guys. That was really fun. I'm gonna go break my brain now. Bye.
give me a minute here to unwire things so that I can do. Can I just unplug this? Is it gonna break anything? No, I don't think so.
Are you using these headphones for anything else,
No.
or is it just for this?
This for this? Why?
Because I went out and I realized I could have been using my headphones if these were still riding in my purse, and if they just ride in my purse, we can take them out of my purse.
I think
On
you
these
should
nights.
buy another set of headphones
Oh, okay.
because I just want the whole packet
Gotcha.
to exist in one place so that we don't have to go, where are the other headphones? No, you forgot them at the thing or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Like, so, but if you want another pair of headphones, then we can, do you want me to order you a pair? Like another set of these?
I think I really love Snack. I think I really, really love him. It's really strange that we like randomly played that game. I don't even know how Lolo came into our lives. I don't know how that was a thing. Were we just wandering around that game collection and chose one and was like, oh, this is kind of fun?
Yeah, because it's in the Nintendo Online blah, blah, blah service thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just randomly played it.
Yeah.
And it was a COVID project, right?
Wouldn't say it was a project. It was just a
It
thing
happened.
we did one night.
It happened during
during COVID.
COVID.
Yeah, we aren't in Thailand right now. We are in Japan watching a video of when we were in Thailand, which would have been 2009.
Yeah. How narcissistic are we?
I'm just trying to remember my life. I don't remember how like crazy insane that video was. And if you're just popping in, we put up the stream video on our YouTube channel, which either Eric or someone will provide that information so that you can check out the stream that we just did, or you can go to our YouTube channel and just check out the videos that are happening in Thailand if that's what you're interested in. Awesome. That did a thing. Wow. But yeah, we have lots of fun videos and we've been enjoying going back through them, so you might enjoy a peek into that world. And Eric's gonna do some gaming now, and I have done enough advertising, so I'm gonna go study. Ooh, Eric.
Huh.
Go down.
Down in the basement?
We've never really been able to do that.
I don't think I could do
I'm
it
really
if I wanted
bad at
to.
it.
Huh?
Hold on, I gotta see it
Who
in
did
the
it? Like
video.
Uncle Joey did it, right?
I've seen it in several things.
Right.
Okay, do it.
Hold on.
Now you gotta start
I
really
don't think I
far
can.
away.
And then each step down.
Oh wow, you are bad at that.
What are you talking about? I'm downstairs now. What are you talking about?
You gotta like...
You're just...
Okay, I think that was pretty good.
Come on now.
I think that was fine. I want people to approve. You did. Oh, she's good. I got it. She's good. You can't beat me.
Yeah, she cheated.
I'm the best man.